Hey guys, what's up? Chief Pat here, and today bringing you guys a brand new Clash Royale video. And today we're going to be hopping into the next episode of my Let's Play Clash Royale series, where we're still climbing our way back up to the Frozen Peak. Currently, a little bit above 2,100 trophies, making our way back up there. Now we're going to be playing against a couple of level 9s today. We have won, I think, our last 6 or 7 battles on this account, so hopefully we can keep that up. And seeing as I only have the Hog Rider skeleton as far as my playable cards in the very beginning, obviously not going to want to play the poison or the cannon, I went for a little bit of a hog push, which didn't end up working too well. Now he's going to have a counter push with the Valkyrie and the Barbarians, and since my Valkyrie is only level 5, it only will get a single shot off on all those troops before dying, which means I'm going to take a massive amount of damage, at least a pretty decent amount of shots from this Musketeer right here, and obviously not the best start to the game as he drops a poison spell as well. So I think the poison spell was obviously pretty poor, which does give me a chance to build that elixir lead. You guys know that I like to play defensive on this account, facing off against higher levels, and obviously him playing that 4 elixir poison on my tower, not really doing that much damage, gives me a chance to take a breather and play that elixir pump, and let's see if we can do it a little bit better. Obviously I sort of have the same cards right now. I don't want to play any of them, but I'm going to play the skeletons, I'm going to play the Valkyrie, and the Prince is about to come charging down the lane, so I'm going to have to deal with the Prince as well. Alright, so Zap's going to go down right on top of those fire spirits. Musketeer should take out that Prince, as well as his Musketeer is going to die because I've got my tower helping out, even though she's level 7. At this point, second elixir pump's going to go down. He's going to miss his Zap onto my Musketeer, and even though we're about halfway down on that bottom right-hand tower, and the poison spell is going to start ticking on it as well, we can go for another push with the Hog Rider and the Skeletons, because my cards are sort of just out of order right now. I don't have the right order for the Hog Trifecta. I'm still going to get 2 shots off onto the tower, as well as my Skeletons are going to do a decent amount of damage by headbutting it away. And this second elixir pump should die in just a second, but still, we've got a massive elixir lead. We've got obviously the Valkyrie and the Musketeer down. He has nothing down on his side, and we still have about 7 elixir. So let's go ahead and play our poison. Let's get ready for our Hog Rider. And as our Hog Rider charges down, let's play our Zap to kill that Prince, or at least hit the Musketeer. And our Hog Rider is actually going to die. So the Hog Rider died because the Zap reset Yeah, the Zap actually worked out pretty poorly for us right there, and it actually reset his Prince to make it attack my Hog Rider instead. But still, he's going to get a little bit aggressive with this Musketeer. You obviously don't want to send a Musketeer down the lane by itself. That's going to die. We can play our Musketeer as well to help out against this Prince. I'm going to play my Zap. Hopefully this... Okay, the Zap's going to both kill each other, but the Prince, of course, is still going to take out my Musketeer. I have to drop my cannon just in case. I didn't want to take any damage right there, but the cannon's actually going to be pretty smart and kill one of those fire spirits before it is able to reach the tower. So we're still in this game, but he's just going to keep poisoning us down over and over and over again. We have to keep that in mind. Let's play our Hog Rider to shove our Valkyrie. We've got the Skeletons. We're going for an all-out push right now. It doesn't matter about this cannon. Let's play... It looks like we can play our poison and our Zap. The Hog Rider is going to make a run for the tower. The tower is going to start ticking down slowly but surely. He's going to freak out with the Zap, and another Hog Rider is going to be running over the top. The Musketeers are locking onto the tower, and with 1 hit from the Hog, we're actually not even going to need it. We're going to pull back a 1 crown to 0 victory after things were looking a pretty good amount dire after that tower on the bottom right-hand side dropped down to 356. We sort of just had to hang in there and build that elixir lead. It seems like a lot of the battles are going the same way. We just keep getting chunked over and over and over again before making a heroic push to end the game. And that's, again, what happened right there as we collect our free chest. And let's go ahead and get into another battle. So it looks like we're going to be playing Kiri from... looks like a French clan. I took 4 years of French, but I can't even tell you what that means. Maybe like be calm. I have no idea. It's been way too long. But anyways, let's play a Valkyrie in the very back, and he is going to be playing a P.E.K.K.A deck. All right. Well, I sort of want to push on the right, but my Valkyrie's so far back, I don't know what to do. I'm just going to go for it. Let's play the Hog Rider. I've got the poison ready as well, and the Hog Rider's going to shove the Valkyrie all the way down into the Barbarians. I'm going to play my poison spell, too, to try to take it out, and we're going to get a decent amount of damage, but he's got his own push down the left-hand lane that is going to be extremely difficult for me to deal with. And he's got a P.E.K.K.A, a Hog Rider. My tower's locked onto the P.E.K.K.A, which makes things even worse. The Hog Rider is just going to absolutely dominate the tower. And now the Hog's going to lock onto the tower. The P.E.K.K.A is going to turn around and slap my Valkyrie in the mouth. And yeah, I think we sort of lagged this game, guys. I don't know what it was. I mean, you guys saw those Wi-Fi bars pop up. Something happened. Things really aren't looking too good. We can save up for an elixir collector, but honestly, when you get those Wi-Fi bar, guys, am I right? When you get those Wi-Fi bars, things just don't work out in your favor. So skeletons to stop the barbarians, cannons to try to help out against the hog. We've got the zap. I'm holding on for my life, but honestly, there isn't very much life to live right now. I've got the Valkyrie to try to help out on the right-hand tower. I'm really trying to protect that right-hand side, but obviously it's not going to work out. The spear goblins are going to give me a slow but painful death, and the final spear goblin is going to say Kobe and knock me out for the game. So gotta check my router. Not sure what happened right there. We can pretend that game didn't happen for minus 29 trophies. So let's go ahead and get instantly into a revenge match. We're down to 2121 and face off against Hihi. All right, so looks like Hihi is in Malaysia. I'm right next door in Indonesia, so we got a little bit of country versus country battle right here. I'm gonna play my Valkyrie in the back, or the skeletons to actually cycle to my elixir collector and wait for that witch to cross my side of the map. Obviously, I want to play my Valkyrie right on that witch's face to get the maximum amount of damage possible to make sure those skeletons do absolutely nothing. He's gonna play his Hog Rider, so let's play our cannon to stop that. We've got our Valkyrie onto the witch right now, and even with that poison, we shouldn't take too much damage, maybe just a bit from that Hog Rider right there. And it looks like we got a little bit of a counter push with the Valkyrie as well as the Musketeer. Now, the Musketeer is going to be pretty effective right there. The Valkyrie is going to be pretty effective right there in stopping my Valkyrie Musketeer push. And I'm actually going to use my zap right there so I don't take too much damage on the left-hand side. You guys know that I'm sort of a sucker for taking damage on this account, but I'm going to take it down to 880. But now we've got our 2 pumps down, which is, again, what we want to do in this account every single game. And now from this point onwards, we should have a pretty massive elixir lead, and we can sort of dictate the rest of this game. All right, so let's get ready for a big push down the left-hand lane. I'm going to wait to see what he plays before dropping that poison, and he's going to fall right into my trap, so I can play that poison spell on top of the archers and the witch for a massive amount of value. Those archers are going to pop right there. We've got the Valkyrie, Musketeer, and the Hog Rider, and as they storm their way down the lane, we've got the zap spell prepped in case he does anything funny. The Tesla's really not going to do too much. Going to get maybe 2 zaps off onto my Hog Rider, but he's pretty much bone dry on elixir, which means we can just use our Musketeer to shoot down the tower. The zap spell, guys, is going to get me an extra like 3 shots, 2 or 3 shots against that tower, which brings it down to 301 HP, which means things are looking very, very good right now. So rather than play that poison, you guys can notice I was actually pretty far down in elixir if I played that poison. Obviously, my elixir pump just got placed. I don't want to go too crazy. Let's play our Valkyrie to help out against the archers. And since the Valkyrie's so tanky, it's going to be able to tank the fire spear. This game looks like it should be all but over unless I make some sort of crazy mistake, or if I lag like that last battle. But hopefully that doesn't happen. Poison spell's going down. Valkyrie's going to actually make it to the tower and take that tower all the way down to 0 and be the very first crown of the game with 45 seconds left. So patience is key right now. I don't want to go crazy. Normally when people lose their first tower, they start freaking out. So this guy's going to go for a really aggressive push. My own Valkyrie is going to go ham and destroy absolutely everything in the back line. And I'm going to play another elixir collector on the bottom right and make sure that we're at least stocked up in case we go to overtime. Now, a really good play from him, he actually used the pig push to get the Hog Rider to my tower, and because of that, he's going to get his very first tower of the game. But again, we have 2 pumps down going into OT. I'm still feeling real confident, and with that poison spell going down, he's got to be running low on elixir, guys. You can't just have that. What was that? Zap. All right, stay calm. Stay calm. Musketeer shoot. Valkyrie's going to kill my Musketeer. All right, guys, this is where you got to stay calm. You got to stay calm. Don't let the tilt overcome you just because for some reason the lag. No, it's not the lag. Just because you're an idiot, you play the zap spell instead of the Hog Rider. I tried to get fancy and play the Hog Rider real quick, and I ended up hitting the zap spell instead. I actually wasn't even looking down at my cards. I thought I knew where the Hog Rider card was, but because I'm an idiot, I didn't. Gonna go ahead and get crazy and drop our Hog, as well as we got 2 Musketeers shooting, 1 at the Valkyrie, 1 at the tower. The tower's gonna go all the way down to 593. The poison spell is gonna start attacking the witch, and with only 30 seconds left in the battle, if this is a draw, I'm gonna go crazy. So go for a Hog Rider towards the very center of the map. The Hog Rider with a single hit, 2 hits off against the tower. That's going to wrap up the game with 20 seconds left and end up almost being a tragic game. But in the end, we got that 2-1 victory, and things turned out pretty well. So no matter what happened right there, no matter the misclicks, we're going to pull out 23 trophies to bring us up to 2,144, putting us almost halfway towards our goal of the Frozen Peak after dropping back down to 2,000 2 episodes ago. All right, so final battle is going to be against Tawny. He is a rare clanless member. If you guys need a new clanmate, make sure to hit up Tawny at 2,141 trophies, obviously subject to change after this battle. And let's go ahead and get ready to distract this Lava Hound. Now, I'm super cautious about playing my cannon in the right position because the Hog Rider is pretty annoying to lure. And of course, as I say that, the lag is going to strike again, guys. The lag is just going to not... Level 10 minion horde? Are you serious? I have a level 1 poison spell. I can't... Oh, I thought it was going to kill my musketeer. Wow, okay. This is going to be a struggle of a battle, guys. He's got a lava hound. He's got level 10 minion horde. He's got the spear goblin in the back trying to dominate my Valkyrie, but still, we've got the pump down, and we didn't take too much damage, so I'm not too worried, and boom. Second pump's going down. We're pumping it up. Musketeer might get a single shot or two off against the tower right there. Not too bad. And let's get ready for another Lava Hound push, because obviously that's this guy's win condition. He's got the Lava Hound plus level 10 minions. Really going to be tough for me to deal with, so I'm just going to have to try my best. So since I don't have my Valkyrie, let's go ahead and improvise with the cannon and the skeletons. Of course, he's playing the Royal Giant alongside all of the other cards. I do not understand his deck whatsoever, but his cards are so powerful that I can't really say anything about it. Valkyrie and Musketeer are going to do the best that they can. He's going to play a cannon right in my face. That is sort of rude, so I'm going to play a Hog Rider down the left-hand lane. The Zap spell and the Poison are ready for the Hog, but he's sort of just doing his thing. The Musketeer going to start shooting at the Hog, but I'm just going to let him be and play an Elixir Collector on the left-hand side. My full health Musketeer will shoot on the right-hand side to bring that tower all the way down, and we actually have completely even HP on the towers. I don't remember the last time I've seen that. Both of those towers are at 1,658, which might be an omen for the rest of this battle. Let's go ahead and keep going with the Musketeer in the back. Gonna get ready with our Valkyrie in front of it, and this is where we might be able to make a significant push. So I've obviously got to be ready for the minion horde. I'm really worried about that, so I'm gonna get the poison spell and play it right now. And as soon as they start running towards the tower, boom, Zap spell on top of the minion horde. I'm so tempted to play an emote. I'm not gonna play an emote. Let's just play it cool, play it collected. Let our Valkyrie and Musketeer do work, as well as that poison spell. Nothing more glorious than seeing those barbarians get shredded to pieces. His Royal GG isn't going to do too much, so he freaks out with the cannon right in front of his bridge, and it looks like we're going to be able to hold him off with the Musketeer to help out against the Spear Goblins, and his own Musketeer should be able to get cut down by the Valkyrie, as well as my Musketeer. So 30 seconds left. Want to make sure I don't do anything crazy. Let's zap those Musketeer, or those minions, which will be in one-shot range for my tower. He's losing a crazy amount of elixir on these trades, so I'm gonna have to be a little bit careful. Let's play our cannon, and our cannon is actually gonna be just out of range, so my Valkyrie will shove it back in range. The poison spell is gonna help out on the left-hand side, and with 7 seconds left in the battle, he's actually gonna take the tower all the way down to 39 HP, and the arrows just a half a second too late. We still would have won because the tower on the left was so low, and we had 2 elixir pumps down, so no reason crying over spilled milk right there. 29 trophies for the W at 2,173. So 3 victories, 1 loss today. Not too shabby to bring ourselves back up and to hopefully continue marching forward to the future. So guys, hoping to upgrade some of my cards sometime soon. I feel like I keep requesting Royal Giants, which I haven't even used inside of my deck. I should probably request cannons because I'm getting really annoyed by the Hog Riders and the Royal Giants out leveling my cannon. So I might request that sometime soon. But yeah, that is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you drop a like. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace out.